There is a desert in India the size of a country. For as long as anyone has measured it, it has been doing what deserts do: getting drier, getting bigger, getting hotter. Except for the last 20 years, it hasn't. The Thar is turning green. And before you reach for the feel-good music, I need you to look at where the green is coming from, because this might be the most beautiful warning sign on the planet. Here are the numbers, because they are genuinely strange. Between 2001 and 2023, vegetation across the Thar went up by 38%. Rainfall went up by 64%. Now, most deserts on Earth are doing the opposite. They're expanding. The Sahara, the Gobi, the Kalahari, all trending drier. The Thar is one of only 4 major desert ecosystems on the entire planet that got measurably wetter in that window. 1 of 4. And you can see it from space. Sand going green, dunes sprouting crops, a place that was a byword for emptiness, blooming. So here's the obvious question. Is this climate change finally doing something nice for once? Stay with me, because the answer is hiding in one very specific detail, and it changes everything. These take a genuinely stupid amount of work to research and make. So if you're into the hidden stuff hiding in plain sight, subscribing actually helps more than you'd think. So researchers at the Indian Institute of Technology in Gandhinagar pulled the greening apart, season by season, and they found 2 engines driving it. The first is rain. Real, falling from the sky rain. And there genuinely is more of it. During the monsoon months, rain does about 2/3 of the work. That part, that's the climate. That's the good news. The second engine is us. Across the desert, India laid down the Indira Gandhi Canal, carrying Himalayan river water hundreds of kilometers into the sand. Farmland grew by roughly 300%. Towns expanded, in some places by 800%. And then there are the pumps. Tube wells reaching down into the groundwater, powered increasingly by subsidized solar panels, which sounds wonderfully green, free, clean energy. Except a solar pump has no fuel bill. And a pump with no fuel bill has no reason to ever switch off. So they don't. And here's the detail I promised you, the one that flips the whole picture. In the monsoon, green is mostly rain. But in the dry season, when the sky gives nothing, 2/3 of the green is groundwater, pumped from below. Which means a huge share of this miracle isn't falling from the clouds at all. It's being withdrawn from an account that took tens of thousands of years to fill and is being emptied in decades. The Thar isn't blooming because the desert got richer. It's blooming the way someone looks rich while quietly draining their savings. The green is a withdrawal slip. Now, you might think, so what? More green, more crops, more towns. People are living better. And for now, they are. That part is real and it matters. But a falling water table doesn't send a warning email. It sends signs. And in the Thar, the signs have already started. In districts like Bikaner, and Jaisalmer, there are reports of the ground itself sinking, land subsidence. When you pull enough water out of the earth has nothing left to stand on. So picture that, the surface turning greener, while the ground underneath it quietly drops. And the green itself is lying a little too. A lot of it isn't native desert life coming back. It's monocultures and fast-spreading invasive plants, crowding out the open grasslands and the species that actually belong there. A map can go greener, while the living desert gets poorer. So, is the Thar greening a good thing or a bad thing? The honest answer, the one the scientists themselves give, is nobody can hand you a date. There's no year stamped on the bottom that says this is when it breaks. What they will tell you is this: a bloom built on borrowed water is brittle. Push the table low enough and the crops die, the wells run dry. And you're left with something worse than the desert you started with, a degraded one, with more people now depending on it. And that's the uncomfortable thought I'll leave you with. We have done this before. Civilizations have grown fat on water that was always going to run out. And we only ever notice the trap on the way down, never on the way up. The Thar looks like the one place where the climate is winning. It might just be the place that shows us, in slow motion, exactly how we lose. The most hopeful-looking map in India might be a countdown we can't read yet. If you made it this far, you're my kind of person. Like it, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, should India celebrate the greening of the Thar or quietly panic about it? I genuinely can't decide, and I've read the whole